once a day, every day, we do what we call the monastic mind motivation. I'm sure we've done a BBC on this before, but I'm going to give you my take on it. Okay. So, monastic mind motivation. Having a monastic mind benefits our Dharma practice, whether we are monastics or lay practitioners. A monastic mind is one that is humble, imbued with the Buddhist worldview, dedicated to cultivating mindfulness, clear knowing, love, compassion, wisdom, and other good qualities. Being mindful of the kindness I have received from all sentient beings, I will relate to them with patience, kindness, and compassion. I will be mindful of my precepts and values, and will cultivate clear knowing of my thoughts and feelings, as well as how I speak and act. I will take care to act and speak at suitable times and in appropriate ways, abandoning idle talk and disruptive movements. With respect for others and confidence in my good qualities, I will be humble and easy for others to speak to. In all these activities, I will endeavor to remember impermanence, the emptiness of inherent existence, and to act with bodhicitta. And we do this once a day, every day, in the morning. It's one of the last things we do before we leave the meditation hall. Okay, so, having a monastic mind benefits our Dharma practice, whether we're monastics or lay practitioners. Since we're talking about working with our mind, it doesn't matter whether you're wearing the red robes or you're in your blue jeans and t-shirts. So, that's what we want to do. We want to work on our mind. A monastic mind is one that is humble. I'm sure many people have many different definitions of the word humble. I didn't bother to look it up in the dictionary. This is my definition of humble. Not pushy. A very gentle person. That doesn't mean wishy-washy or squashed or anything. I mean, there's got to be a strength there. But they also have a listening quality. So that's humble. That's what we're trying to do. The Buddhist worldview. Cause and effect, karma, rebirth, your vision of it. Impermanence, emptiness. Okay, so we're trying to keep all of these in mind. Dedicated to cultivating mindfulness, clear knowing, love, compassion, wisdom, and other good qualities. Cultivating means we're working on them. We're not there yet. Clear knowing, it's basically knowing your mind, your motivation, what you're trying to accomplish right at that moment. Love, wishing all sentient beings to have happiness in its causes. Compassion, wishing all sentient beings to be free of suffering in its causes. Wisdom, the emptiness of inherent existence. And other good qualities, I mean like joyous effort and anything you can think of. Being mindful of the kindness I have received from all sentient beings. That's been a theme around here for a couple of weeks. Realizing that all sentient beings are suffering, they're in the same boat as you are, they want happiness and its causes, they want to be free of suffering and its causes. And whether they've harmed you or not in this lifetime, if you add in all the previous lifetimes that they've had, they've been more than kind to you throughout recorded history and even beyond. We talk about beginningless time. They've done a lot more kind things to you than they've harmed you. So keep that in mind. I will relate to them with patience, kindness, and compassion. I think we should do that to all sentient beings anyways. I mean, patience is something that we need to constantly work on. That means keeping your values, being kind no matter what they do to you. Okay, patience, kindness, and compassion. I will be mindful of my precepts and values. Basically what I wrote down is the virtues, what you hold to be a virtue, what you hold to be a good, a noble thing in relation to other beings. Okay, you do virtuous actions in relation to other beings. So that's what I mean by precepts and values. Doing virtuous actions. Where was I? And cultivate a clear knowing of my thoughts and feelings as well as how I speak and act. Understand what I do, why I do it. Virtuous actions to help others. I think we want to always keep that in mind. as well as how I speak and act. Speak and act at suitable times and in appropriate ways, abandoning idle talk and disruptive movements. I think that speaks for itself. I think of disruptive movements, getting up in the middle of a teaching and going out and coming back, unless you absolutely have to, it's bad juju. Okay. With respect for others and confidence in my good qualities, I wrote down that because if you have confidence in your good qualities, then you are not hesitant about showing them. And if you aren't hesitant to show your good qualities, and everybody else can see that you're trying to help them. And basically it's knowing that you're doing the right thing at the right time for the right reason. Okay. I will be humble and easy for others to speak to. I've already been over humble. Easy for others to speak to. If people think you're going to blow up every time you look at them or say something to them, they're not going to talk to you. So in all activities, I will endeavor to remember impermanence, emptiness of inherent existence, and an active bodhicitta. Now that's an awful lot to keep in mind throughout every day, throughout the entire day. So basically what I think it breaks down to is be kind with your body, speech, and mind, and remember your motivation. And that is my take on the monastic mind motivation.